Manuela Vincent, chiming in live from Virginia as usual. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know when you guys join me today. I love it. I love it. We had a lively bunch yesterday. I love it when you guys ask me engaging questions, smart questions. There's really no stupid question unless you're coming in here trying to be a troll, right? We like to block the trolls out because we want the right people coming to my page. That's what I like. I like the right folk coming to my page. The right type of people coming to my page that really want to learn something, right? So welcome. Today is Thriving Thursday. Happy Thriving Thursday, everyone. Bring your coffee, tea, water. Let's have a conversation. You know how we do it. If you guys are new here, also give me a subscription here. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're over here on the TikTok channel, go ahead and give me a follow. Please share the video, guys. It might not really, maybe it's something you guys don't want to hear, but at least share it. You know, they say sharing is caring. Is that what they say? Maybe this is not gonna, maybe I'm hoping it's gonna help you, but maybe it's not for you, right? I come on here with intention every day. I don't just come on to do a live and waste your time or mine. I come on to share good things that are working, okay? That's Mr. Willie. Hello, Mr. Willie, if you're still here. And also, again, if you're on here and you're new, try to engage. Tap the screen. Give me some love. Over here on YouTube, I think there's some like emoji things you guys can do, because what that does is that boosts me out into the algorithm world. That gets more people to come and see me. Over here on TikTok, there's so many free tools over here. You guys don't got to pay for a dime on this stuff. You can just give me some free love by tapping the screen. Follow me if you love what I'm about to say to you. Okay, guys? I appreciate you. All right, those are things as content creator have to say, because we're content creators. We create things to help you guys. In most cases, that's what we do, right? Some of these people are on here and they're just like being silly and stuff like that. But guess what? They're getting paid. That's the difference between you guys watching us and don't do anything and us content creators who do something where we get views and then we get to monetize and all that good stuff. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever everybody is in the world today. Guys, if you will let me know where you're from, I'd appreciate that too. I love that. Jerome, how are you? What's going on? How's everybody? I'm from Virginia, born and raised. I always get that question. Where are you from? What's good, G? Despacho said, what's good, G? How are you? How are you today? Happy Thriving Thursday. You guys always know I got to say something about the day, right? It's either Happy Money Making Monday. I haven't found anything for Tuesday. Winning Wednesday. Happy Thriving Thursday. That's what I'm going to go with, okay? So let me just kick this off and say this channel, all my channels, if this is for you, great. If not, it's okay too. I love everybody if you treat me right. And if you're respectful in my chat, we're good. What I do every day is I come on my lives and in my content and I share how I've been able to create an online income using my cell phone. And that's actually my topic today, right? You guys can't see this, so I'm going to show it to TikTok. Sorry, guys. I'm going to just speak it out loud. 4 things you need to make income online, and it's very simple. You guys have access to these things. I'm going to be breaking it down today, okay? This is what I found last year, okay? So I teach other moms, dads, busy people, doesn't matter how old you are, how to do this and how to make an income, a daily paying income from your phone. If that interests you, stick around. That's it. That's what my whole channels are based on. Income. There's so many people going through something right now. They're going through layoffs. I heard that, I guess, correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody know? I don't watch news, but I guess the shutdowns are ending. And I guess some people are able to go back to their job. So I'm talking to those people too. You guys are going to get me excited today. I'm talking to those people too that they're waiting on to go back to a government job. That government job, basically everything depends on it with you guys. Like you need your paycheck right now. I don't know when your back pay's coming. Like I want to really home in on the fact that you don't have to let a job dictate how much you earn, when you can have your own thing going. That's what I found last year. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. Your notes on your, I know, shallow be thy name. I just said that. I said it's going to be backwards because I can't do an inversion on here. I can do that over here on the TikTok world. Literally what I'm going to say and break down for you guys today, you're going to hear me say it out loud anyways. But I appreciate you making that comment because everybody says it to me every single day. For some reason on the app of the phone, it doesn't let me turn it and mirror it like it does over here on TikTok. Like you can see over here you can't. Okay, it's weird. But we got to work with what we have, okay? So I'm here to talk to anybody who's going through any kind of financial distress. Maybe you're in that situation with those shutdowns, right? That's what I'm going to talk about. Like I want to help so many people. I'm on a mission. We only got a few days left till the end of the year, guys. Are you one of those people that's always saying, "Oh, I'm going to make a New Year's resolution"? Stop buying into that stuff. Yeah, TikTok got that clock. Be right back. Yep, they sure do. They sure do. I don't know if you were being smart with it or not. You're okay. I think my bot blocked you. I think my bot hit some of your comments. I don't know what's going on over here, guys. So anyways, guys, I teach other moms, dads, busy people that are looking for another way outside of their job to make an income. That's in a nutshell what I do. I come live to talk about it. I share it in my content. I do short videos every day. Hi, good morning, Joe. What's up? What's up, Joe? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. That's what I do every day. That's part of my 2-hour workday. I love what I do now because I want to help other people get hip and start to really realize that a job is not going to ever help you. It's not going to save you. Now, am I telling you to quit your job? No, I'm not saying none of that. What I am saying is get yourself together. Use your hard-earned dollars while you still have a job and invest yourself a business, a side business, not just any business, an online business. That's what I talk about. That's what I've learned in this program that I'm part of, okay? Low key, what would you do if when you okay? So he said yes, would go. I don't understand what that means. Can you type that correctly, please? Anybody else know what that means? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm a little slow this morning. I don't know. Somebody in the chat help me out. Maybe I'm a little slow this morning. I'm not understanding that question. I got the low key part. What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes, would go? I'm not sure. We'll come back to that question. Anybody over here know what that might mean? I mean, I'm older, but daggone. I'm not sure. We're going to keep rocking this, okay? Do you guys understand? I'm on my lives. Good morning, John. Welcome back. Good morning, money. Yes. Always put that in there. Money making. Today is not money making Monday, but today is thriving Thursday. But we're good. Always put that out there, okay? I have something on my board up here that says, money flows to me freely, copiously, and endlessly. You always got to be envisioning your goals, your income goals, okay? Always. All right, so I always go to about an hour and a half lately on my lives. I don't know if anybody's even paying attention at that point, but we're going to keep going as long as you guys can be engaging with me, okay? Let's start with what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the 4 things. You guys, again, can't see my board. I can only show it to the TikTok world because it's inverted for them. But over here, you guys can't see it. I'm just going to tell you what it says as I write things, okay? Today's topic is the 4 things you need to make income online, and it's very simple. You already have access to 3 of them. You already have access to 3 of them, and it's super simple, and I wish I would have known this. Nice. Oh, did you watch it, John? Shallow. Sorry, I'm reading some comments. You guys crack me up. That sounds like that ATL hood grammar. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh, Lord. You got to give me, these are happy tears, guys. I love that. There's always got to be somebody that's going to make me laugh. I love it. Awesome. Thanks, John. I appreciate you. I appreciate you going and watching the replay. Those videos every week we have them. They're amazing. You learn so much. I even learn more. There's things in those videos as a content creator and a part of the program that I take away and I'll add into my content. You always got to be learning. You'll learn a lot here, okay? All right. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to break it down. And guys, I know you can't see the board on YouTube, but just bear with me. I'm going to say it out loud. Hey, DJ Fusion. What's up? DJ Fusion Sandy. What's going on? All right. So before I even get into that real quick, I got to give you my background real quick, okay? I want you to understand I just didn't come up. I just didn't discover this yesterday. I've been in this for 18 months, okay? So I've been learning in this program for 18 months. So when I come back and teach you guys something, that's because I have the knowledge behind it, right? That's why I do it, and that's why I'm confident when I talk about it, because I've had results with it, and I like to bring it back to you, okay? That's the only reason I do this stuff, okay? So first and foremost, I found this last year because I was a desperate mother, okay? I was laid off of a corporate job where I was in HR for 20 years. 20 years employed, okay? They called me in the office and they give you that dreaded talk. Well, we're going to have to downsize the department. We're going to have to let you go, Manuela. That's what I heard that day, okay? So at that moment, you can imagine things go through your head, all kinds of crazy stuff, as you could probably imagine from a layoff, right? You're like, okay, what am I going to do now? No, I'm not a single mom. I have a husband, but he's been holding us for many years, even with me working too. 2 jobs that man has been holding. And it's never really been enough. It's just enough to keep up with the bare minimums. We've always had to choose between this meal, groceries, this for the kids, or food on the table. Like, it's always been like that for us. I want you to know, if that's you, you're not alone. That's how a lot of people are living. And that's why I come and bring something to you, okay? So I came out of that job with no fallback plan. I didn't have anything. I didn't have savings to fall back on. I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to put those 401 contributions in. I couldn't afford it. So there I am, nothing in hand but a severance. Or not, I didn't even get that, to be honest with you. I didn't even get the severance. It's just notification, goodbye. We're going to have to let you go. That's it. So that's what I left that job with, okay? Nothing to show for. Now, some of you probably get severance. Great for you, because that will hold you over, and then you can get that on unemployment and you can do whatever. Okay, but for me, I didn't have anything. I had to rely on my husband's income, which was not a lot. And plus, we have a teenager in college and 1 daughter at home still. This is our senior year, right? So I knew it was going to be tough. So I went ahead and tried to apply for more jobs. They weren't calling me back, guys. If you guys are going through that, you're not alone. Again, you're not alone. That's what's happening. It's very challenging to get jobs right now. Okay? The state of the country is really bad. And that's what's going to happen. You're going to always be up against someone else, maybe 100 other candidates going for the same job. So don't feel bad about it. What that means is you need to redirect yourself. And that's where I'm coming in today. You need to redirect yourself. If you love your career, it might be time for you to look at something different. It might be that time. That might be God's way of saying, hey, let's look at something different. That's what I did. I was in it for 20 years of HR, and it was time for me to redirect. Hey, Jackie, it was time for me to redirect myself and find something else. I knew I needed to learn some new skills, because you have to always be learning in anything you're doing. If you got a gravy job, you still got to get yourself together. You still have to maybe get some certs. You got to get that training. You got to make yourself stand above the rest. So I'm talking to everybody. Even if you have a job, always be learning something new. Okay? Happy Thriving Thursday, everyone. I love it. Thanks, Jackie, for being here. Big Mark, what's going on? So listen, that's what I ended up doing. I went online. The jobs weren't calling me back. I said, okay, enough is enough. I'm not wasting time. I got to bring an income in to replace what I lost. That's what I did. I found this program, a program that's taught me, a 52-year-old lady, how to create income online with 4 things. And I'm going to break them down for you today. I'm just a 52-year-old lady, didn't come up with a rich family. My mom was an immigrant from Italy. Dad was a labor worker. Like, I didn't have it like that. I grew up in low income housing. So don't try to come at me, right? I did what my mom and dad said. Go get a college education. I got 2 degrees, went to the job. It failed me. And I don't want you guys to be in that situation, because that's what's happening right now. A lot of people are going through the struggle. Okay, so we're going to get into it. This program's taught me a lot of skills, but it's taught me simple ones too, right? This whole program's simple, but it does require you to have these things. And the 4th, I'm going to give it to you today. That is free for you to go take a look at, okay? I'm going to give you some free information to take away today, and you do with it what you will, okay? So, number 1, we're going to get started. Number 1 is you already have it in your hand right now. Chances are, does anybody know what it is before I even write it down? You guys do you have a Stanley Cup? If you have, can I see it? Why do you want to see it? I do have one, but it's not next to me. Why do you want to see it? Anybody know what is the number 1 thing you need for this? And no, right now I have a Owala. These are better than Stanley's. They keep your stuff ice cold. Yes, Jackie. Jackie. Yes, Jackie. Yes, Yolanda. Thank you. They got the right answer over here. What? Lawrence, is that a marker? Yeah, this is a marker. You like Stanley Cups? These are better. And I was a Stanley Cup lover, because this keeps your drinks ice cold. I haven't tried hot in it yet. These are better, and they're leak proof. Leak proof. Stanley's aren't. Okay, we're ready. So, bingo. Let me do this. Yes, Jackie, Yolanda got the answer. We're here to learn today, guys. Are you here to learn with me? The thing you need is a phone. This, guys, I know this is rudimentary, but some of you might not even know this. It's okay. We're going to take our time, okay? So what I found in this program, that these are the things that you need, and that's why I'm breaking them down, okay? If you have access to these, this is what you need. I don't know anybody that doesn't have a phone nowadays. Matter of fact, your phone probably costs more than one of these programs. I'm being serious. People always say, well, it's too much money to join it. Well, your phone probably costs you more than one of these programs. And what is it worth to you if you can make $900 a pop a day? Is it worth for you to get started to learn some skills? Yeah, I think so. I've been doing it for 18 months now. Okay. Number 2, guys. Number 2. You got it. Okay, let's do this. Should I test you guys again? Jackie or Yolanda, what do you think number 2 is? It's part of, you need this to get access. I'm giving you a hint. You need it to get access to be with your phone, online, and all that stuff. I'm going to test you on this one, and then the rest I'm going to give it to you guys. Thank you for the follow, Jackie. I appreciate you. You guys, I'm not trying to treat you like silly people. I just want you. There you go, Jackie. I want to get some engagement up. Yes, Yolanda's right too. Both of y'all are right. Again. Yes. Anybody over here on YouTube alive? Hello, guys. I would like to buy it in case every time I bring my Stanley Cup to school, it got hot, but it holds more water. You're still on the Stanley Cups topic? Let's learn. Let's lock in. Okay. So, yeah, Wi-Fi. I'm just going to put Wi-Fi, but it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying. And if you don't have that, you have data, right? It's the same thing. Okay. Now we're getting there. We got 1. You need a phone for this business. And I think most any other online business, you need these things. But I'm talking about for our business here, we talk about, and this is what you're going to learn in this program. If you have access to the phone, the Wi-Fi, I'm just going to give you the next one because we're on that all day too. We're on that all day too, guys. You guys already know. Social media, guys. You're on it all day long, but you guys are probably just scrolling on it. I remember doing that, just wasting time. I do that still after I'm done with my 2-hour workday. You can get on social media, and you guys are probably just using it as a distraction because you know those reels on IG are funny. Let me tell you, my husband, he's so silly all day. I'm like, are you working or what are you doing? He'll be just emailing me, sending me videos from IG Reels all the time. So I'm not hating on you guys. I'm there too. I get it. It's a distraction, right? Well, with that, with these things, we're going to teach you how to turn it around to be able to make an income, right? Because when you can master a 2-hour workday, you can go back to doing that if you like to. You can watch those funny reels. You can do all that stuff. But we want to get you monetized first. Yes, my husband does the same thing, right? And see, he knows I've been in this business for 18 months. I've shown him how when I make $900 paydays, right? And all that stuff. And he's proud of me. He loves that. But what I'm trying to do is I want him to start taking advantage of when he's out there because he works for our facilities at the school here. He's been doing that for probably 12 years now. And he takes care of the lawns for all the schools. So he's on a mower. He's riding his riding mower and he's doing his thing. And I'm like, put your little camera on and videotape yourself doing that because you don't want to do this forever. There's your content. You're trying to get at it, like I'm trying to school him on that, but it's okay. That's his fun time, I guess. You said they're scared? John, what do you mean they're scared? What do you mean? Explain yourself to me, John. John is someone who's going to look into getting this program too. He sees the value in it and he's tired of his job. So he sees the value. Thank you for the interest. I don't know what that does, Jackie. Jackie, if you submitted something to me, I know there's a little orange button down here. I set that up. I don't even know, like I get DMs from people that want info and stuff, but I don't know where that's going. I don't know what it's doing. But if you guys really want to get more information, let me tell you, okay? I share this every day. It's free for you to look at, okay? You're going to go here. See this on my screen, on my board? Or you can double tap my face. Some gentleman yesterday, he already knew where to go. He went up here. It's not clickable. You got to copy, paste it into your browser. But this is where you go. For you guys, ManuelaVincent.com. Okay, let me put that over here real quick. Because that's going to lead me to number 4 anyways. Number 4 is free for you guys to get. It's free. It's called information, guys. You know what information is? Everything on the internet is information. It's information overload, right? So I'm giving you free information because you're spending time to watch me today, right? You're going to get that from me for free. Hold on. I got to get over here and put this down in my chat. What is going on? Hold on. Give me a minute. There we go. John, what do you mean people are scared? Can you elaborate if you're still here on that? I don't know what that means. They are scared. I don't know what that means. They are scared. Anyways, guys, over here in YouTube, I just posted where you can get the free blueprint. You can do it now or later. You guys can screenshot this and go there later if you like, okay? The number 4 one, I'm giving that to you now. I just advise you to go right here is where you're going to go. Okay. They're scared to do something new. Okay. Thank you. Because sometimes I'm all over the place and maybe that's what he was. They're scared to do something new or something they don't know about. And that's normal. I get it. It's called getting out of your comfort zone. It might have been when I was talking about a job. So when you do a job, people are scared to start a business, invest in themselves because a business it's going to cost a startup fee. But people don't know what they don't know, so they're going to be scared. They continue to get the job, right? What did I tell you guys I did? I immediately, after I lost my job, all the things in my head, but I went online to LinkedIn, Indeed, all those job board places, and I tried to find another one, right? I'm like, I got my skills. I've been in that career for 20 years. I know what I'm talking about. HR this, HR that. But I wasn't getting the callbacks because there's so many people getting laid off that we're all going against each other. And also, guys, can I tell you something? And you can always debate this with me, but I was in HR and I knew how we laid people off. A lot of times it was but I don't care because I'm not in it anymore. But it is a form of age discrimination. But obviously you can't tell people that. But that's how we would analyze with the HR BPs to determine who's been here so long and they're costing the company a lot of money. Like, that's what it's all about. So when you get up in the age, that could potentially happen to you as well. And they can't tell you that, but that is the truth. And so they want to hire younger people coming in, and they'll pay them less and you have less experience, right? But come on, let's get real. Let's understand that's what it's about. How to communicate, ma'am. What do you mean? VJ, I sent you to my link several times. I'm not sure if you keep going there or you're just on here to spam my chat. I told you where to go several times. It's right here. That's how you communicate with me. I don't like to answer DMs because I get a lot of crazies in my DMs. I'll get guys saying, hey, what you got going on? Like trying to hit on me and stuff. I don't like to stay in the DMs. So the best place to reach me, guys, is you're going to have to go here. Put your email address in there, guys. Once you do that, you're going to get the number 4. Now that you got the phone, the Wi-Fi, the social media, you got those 3 things. Those are free for you. Well, your phone, you're paying a monthly bill, but you know what I'm saying. They're at your fingertips. You already got access. Now you need our blueprint. And that's going to give you the knowledge. Okay, let me just say knowledge here. You got to know what you're doing on social media. You can't just come on here and talk about whatever. That's not going to get you an income. Can we agree on that? Yes or yes? Put yes in the comment if you know what I'm talking about. You need a knowledge because chances are when you got into your job and your career, you needed to know something or someone was teaching you something, right? So knowledge is key. So with the knowledge we're going to teach you, you got to get it from a blueprint. We call it the 2-hour-a-day blueprint. I'm just going to put blueprint here. I should have wrote it in blue because I'm a color person. I like colors. Anyways, look. So now you got the phone, you got your Wi-Fi. You already had access to these things. Social media is free. The blueprint, the free blueprint I'm giving to you is going to be information. Okay? We call it the blueprint. We call it the blueprint because it's a guide. Okay? When you go and you put your email in here, that's the best way to connect with me because why? You're going to get the free blueprint, check your spam folder, promotion folder, get it out of there, read it over, and then it's going to take you to 2 little videos real quick. That's going to highlight what I'm going to talk about today. It's going to talk about the programs. What do you want to learn? How much do you want to earn? It's going to break all that down in there, but I talk about it on my lives too. But that blueprint is literally telling you this is a done for you digital business. That's what I have for you guys. That's what I'm learning. That's what I've been learning for the last 18 months. And some of you will leave my live. It's okay. Because you get scared. Again, like my girl Jackie said on here, like John is saying on here, people are scared of the unknown. That's a normal response. I get it. But see, like for me, back in May, when I was laid off, when I got laid off, all the things going through my head was, how am I going to get that income back? Immediately go to try to get a job. Nope, that wasn't working. What else? What is my backup plan? What can I do legally and ethically? Okay. Like some of you might come on here and be trying to be funny, but I'm going to say, what can I do legally, ethically? What can I sell? What can I do? I don't want to be on phones all day long. I don't like that. I don't want to be on a phone calling people. I'm not about those kind of home businesses, guys. I just don't like it. I don't want to be on a phone with a list of people to call all day. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in DMs. Like I just said, I don't like to be only 2 views. Nobody gonna see. I don't care, ADM. Again, you're another person coming on my live trying to hate. I don't care about that. I don't care. If I can reach one person I'm having a conversation with, I'm good with that. Okay? Enough with the suspense. What is it? Hey, shallow be thy name. Relax. Slow down. If you want to get the goods before I talk about it, because remember, you're in my live, you can go to the website that I just dropped for you. Yeah. Go to the website. If you guys are impatient and you don't want to hear me drop the goods step by step, go to the website I dropped for you in my chat. Go there, manuelavincent.com. That'll give you all the deets. Be patient. This is my live. I can speak fast or slow, however I like. Amen, Charles. Charles, grandma misses you. Charles, grandma misses you. Love it. Okay. So here we go, guys. We're going to give you this. Once you go here, you get the blueprint, you check it out. So who is asking, shallow be thy name? Go get the blueprint. If you don't want to hear me talk, you can actually go get the blueprint and it'll tell you everything that I'm about to talk about. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else over here? If you don't want to hear me talk on my live, you think I'm going too slow with it, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get the blueprint first. Okay. So if you guys want to screenshot this, because I'm going to have to kind of write, maybe I'll write a little bit more down in the bottom, but here it is, manuelavincent.com. You can go there later. I'm talking about the 4 things that will help you to bring in an income, and they're simple. The phone, Wi-Fi, social media, and you're going to get a blueprint. You need knowledge, guys. As soon as I got this program, when I purchased this program last year, I didn't come into it saying, I just bought a program. I better make $900 today. It better work for me. I'm going to give up. I didn't think all those things, but I can tell you a lot of you are going to think that, because we have people in here that do that. They'll buy the program. I have people that bought this program from me and they'll say, I haven't made a sale. Well, my first response to you, guess what it's going to be? Did you follow the blueprint? And I'm getting ready to break that down because it's very simple. Did you post your content today? Did you post 3 videos today? Did you do your copy paste ads for 30 minutes? Or did you go live if you don't want to do copy paste ad? Like, what did you do? They said they only did 1 that week. You guys need to understand this is a process of consistency. Can you shush, Zach? Let me get you off of here because you're about annoying too. All righty. Bye-bye. 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 You're not going to come on my live tell me to shh. I'll shush you. Yeah. Okay. So I've had people come in and they buy the program and they just sit on it. And then I try to tell them, this is what you got to do. And I'm going to direct you to go back to where you need to start at in the program. Go there, start, redo it. That's what I'm going to do as your mentor. I'm not going to baby step you. I'm not going to babysit you because we're in our own businesses. We're CEOs of our own business. That's not my job to do that. What my job is to do is if you get stuck, let's say you're getting stuck in something. I'm going to say, well, what are you doing? Because this is what I'm doing and I'm having results. So you need to go back to this piece of training and you need to re-implement that, rewatch it several times. Then you need to come back. You need to also be getting into these daily videos that our mentors dropping for you so you can add that into your content. Oh, I don't know what to talk about. Okay, go back to this video. You're going to put this hook up there and you're going to talk about the 2-hour workday today. That's the kind of mentorship you're going to get here, okay? Right? One other thing before I actually break down the 2-hour workday. And I'm going to tell you how much we make 100% profit here. Some of you are going to be like, what? Is there such a thing? Yes, there's such a thing. You won't make that with affiliate marketing, guys. That's pushing a product for pennies. I don't do that here. We only have 5 programs. Those are our products, if you will. They're not physical products. They're digital programs. That are going to teach you how to be a content creator. They're going to teach you how to build an online business. Reselling the 5 programs. We're able to make 100% profit because we have the master resale rights to these digital programs. It's not a physical product, okay? So we can sell them over and over and over and over for infinity. That's how we're able to make 100% profit here. Energy grandma. Energy. I'm not a grandmother. Not yet. Appreciate you though. Not a grandma. I aspire to be one day. But anyways, guys, okay? So in this program, you're also going to get mentorship. because you need it. You need someone who's going to guide you, who's already been through everything. We have access to a $12 million mentor here. She made her first 6 figures in this business in 6 months. And then 17 months, her first million. Why would you not follow someone who's already in it, making the bag? Do you want to follow the next person who, like your family member, who's over there saying, get another job? I think not. I don't follow other people like that. Those are the same people that are broke still. Those are the same people that are broke. I don't follow broke people anymore. They don't have what I desire to get. How old are you recently? How old are you, Huncho? They say it's rude to tell people, ask women their age. I don't care. But how old are you? Here we go. Mentorship and community. Mentorship and community, okay? Okay. I'm going to put the board down because I want you guys to listen now. I want you to really listen. Again, I'm going to reiterate for people in the back that don't hear me clearly, because you're always going to get some people on here that are always going to be skeptics. I really don't care about that. I'm talking to the people who really have that mentality. I get a few on my lives. They'll always come in and say, hey, yeah, that's the best thing to do as a business because your job is not secure. You can see what's going on in the world today. People are getting let go left and right. Okay. So what I bought is a business. I bought a business that comes with 5 digital programs. When you're in a business online, you got to be selling something. Can I get a yes or yes in the chat? Because let's not be slow today, guys. That's another thing that people come at us. Well, you got to be selling. Of course I'm selling something. I wouldn't be in an online business and I wouldn't have even had this topic today. How do you make an online income? 4 things you need, right? So I'm selling not a physical product. I don't have an Amazon store. I'm not rich like Jeff Bezos, but he had it smart. He's doing the right thing because what did he tap into? Digital marketing. Digital marketing. That's what he tapped into, and he was brilliant. He's got an online store that runs 24/7. That's what we have. That's what you're going to learn in this, how to build your own, but not by yourself, and everything comes included in it. So you don't got to think about, oh, let me have this product on here. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to have to figure out what's going to be a hot seller. We don't got to do that in this business. That's what makes it unique and different and easy to get started with. Okay. Because I didn't know what I was doing when I started this last 18 months ago. I came from corporate, didn't know how to sell things anywhere. Okay. I was a corporate person behind the scenes. I knew how to deal with employees, but not dealing with customers and things like that, okay? So when I bought this, I invested in myself one time. Again, any of these programs, you pay for it once, plus your website fee, because they're going to do your website for you. And after that, you're geech, as they say it in the young world. Maybe that's out of date. I don't know. I have a kid who says that. You're going to be Gucci, okay, as they say that. You're going to be fine because this has everything you need. It has the websites. It has the automation. You know a funnel, what a funnel is, guys? Anybody on here know what a funnel is? Anytime you put your email address, like when I sent you to my blueprint, you put your email in. Now you're in my funnel system. You got the free blueprint first. Then the next step is you're going to start to get emails from me for 30 days until you decide to take action or you decide to opt out. That's it. Anything you guys put your email in that you want something or you want to learn about, Shein, Amazon, Temu, all of these places, anything online. What is the channel about? My channel, I teach people how to make an income online. That's what my channel's about. If you go to my channel header, I talk about that. I got a video that talks about that. I'm an online content creator. This platform is going to be monetized soon, because I took the skills that I've learned in this program and I've been able to grow my platform very quickly. It's not where I want it to be yet, but I'm going to start monetizing from my YouTube channel. Okay, guys? We teach you all these skills in here, okay? So I bought a program. This is how the process works. When you come and get the free blueprint, you're going to go and you're going to put your email address in. Again, for those coming in late, I don't know if you've been here, Kenny, for long. This is where you get the free blueprint right there. Or you can double tap my face, or you can go here. ManuelaVincent.com. That's how you get to my blueprint. Once you're in there, Kenny, you're going to immediately get a blueprint emailed to your email. Check your spam folder, promotion folder, get it out. Take a look at it. Then there's going to be a couple videos. That's going to have my mentor talking to you about this business. And if it's for you, great. Stick around because you're going to get an email from me for 30 days until you decide to buy one of the 5 programs, which I'm going to get ready to break down, or you decide it's not for you. That's what I do. I'm a content creator. I teach other people. These programs teach you exactly how to do 3 videos a day online. Okay? It's so easy. 3 videos a day get you daily pay. That's what we lead with every day in this business, okay? So there are 5 programs. I usually talk about the 2-hour. I usually talk about the 2-hour workday, how easy it is, but I'm going to do that after. I want to get to the programs real quick. And then I'm going to tell you how easy it is to break this down. Everybody has the same 2 hours. Maybe if you're at work, you can do this in the nooks and crannies. You can do it on your breaks. We got people in the community. We have a community of 57,000 people that some of them are working, and they have $900 sales coming in while they're at a job. Okay? So we're going to teach you how to do this even if you're at your job, taking your breaks, recording yourself, doing the quick stuff. Okay? So there's 5 digital programs based on what you want to learn, how much you want to earn. We're going to keep it simple here. If you want to earn only $100 per day, if that's your income goals and dreams, you buy the $100 program. I got to bring my calculator out. That's $36,500 a year. If that's all you want to make, then do that. I'm going to keep it real simple with you guys today. I don't got time to sugarcoat things. When I bought the program, I came in at the $900 level because I saw I could get all 4 programs for $900. I went all in because I wanted to make $900 paydays. Okay? That was my goal. I've quadrupled that. I've been able to do that consistently. And then we have a new program it gives us even more money or income. I got to be careful over here on TikTok. But we're not there yet. We're going to start at the lowest program. It's $100. That's called the Launch Pad. That teaches you some basic skills of digital marketing. It'll get you up and running, but your goal is not to stay there. Unless that's all you want to make is $36,500 a year. If that's you, then get it. Right? The next program, and by the way, that's one income stream, okay? Again, $100. So if someone comes to your... hold on one second, guys. Let me block a couple people. Those are really unintelligent comments. I can't deal with those kind of stupid comments. I'm getting people out of here. Okay. So if that's what you want to make, so when someone would come to your website, let's say Jackie, I don't know if she's still on here, if she wanted to buy the $100 program, when someone comes into her funnel to get the blueprint, they're going to come to her page and they're going to say, okay, I can just buy the $100. She don't got nothing else. So you're essentially losing out on income in a sense. Nobody's going to get anything above you or below you because this is not MLM or network marketing, but that's all they can buy from you. Why would you offer someone else? Because your goal is to help other people too. You want to get other families out of their debt situation if they have debt or whatever they're in. That's what I was thinking about, because God blesses you when you bless others. So I was thinking of all those moms and dads just like me. People been laid off. You've been struggling for years. You have teenagers at home. You got to send money to them, whatever it is. So I said, I got to go in hard with this. I got to go to the top level. That's why I picked that. So the second program, if you want to make 2 income streams, meaning you want to offer your people that come in $300 and $100 programs, that's what you start with, the $300 program. That's the next level above the $100 program. It's going to teach you how to replace your job. It literally is 6 figures. It's $100K a year. $300 times 365. Now, when someone comes into your funnel and they get the blueprint, they go through your programs to see what you got, they're going to see the $300 program on there and the $100 program. Now they got two options to choose from. I'm all about giving people variety of options. And our mentor who created these, she knew that too. She said, not everything's going to fit everybody's budgets, dreams, goals. Okay, that's why I'm saying, if all you want to make is $100, get it. But don't stay there. I think that your aspirations have to be higher than that, right? So the next program is the $300 program. And some people, I've only had one person buy that from me. The other ones buy the 900 because they get all 4 programs for $900, okay? So think about it. You guys got to be really thinking before you buy things. When I buy my new cell phone, my iPhone, I'm all about the Apple products. When I bought my new MacBook, I just put them to the side and said, what is this going to give me over this one? So think about that, okay? It's not a just purchase and that's it. You got to think about what you're getting and what you're going to be doing with it, okay? So you're shopping here. You're shopping here, okay? The next program is a $600 program that gives you 3 income streams. Now, when people come through, they're going to get access to be able to buy a $600 program, a $300 program, and a $100 program. What do you want? $600 times 365 is $200K a year. Does that meet your income goals? What do you want to make? Like, you can literally tell me what you want to make and I can guide you through the right thing, but I can't promise you're going to make that because I don't know your work ethic. I can't consciously tell you that. I knew what my goals were. I want to make 10K a month. That's why I came in at the biggest program. My goals are huge, right? I've been able to replace my income so far with this business, okay? That's your first step and your first goal. We're going to teach you how to make 10K in 30 days in this business. That's what you're going to learn, okay? So if that's not your goals and dreams, matter of fact, that $600 program, that's going to teach you how to make 6 figures in 6 months, because I said my mentor did that. Then she got to her first million in 17 months, okay? So then the $900 program, I've been talking about that. I lead with that because that's one of our best sellers, and that's what I started with. Right, John? 10K, it sounds beautiful, right? That's what this blueprint teaches you, but you got to be willing to put in the work. Nothing is owed to you and nothing's guaranteed to you. You got to sit there and follow a blueprint. You can't steer off. You can't go off the path. You got to literally put in the effort. If it doesn't happen in week 1, you got to give a business at least 90 days anyways with intention for you to see results, okay? Remember that. So the $900 program is where I started. That gives you $900 sales, $600 sales, $300 sales, $100 sales, okay? With any of these programs, you pay the one-time fee and you pay one-time $39 for your website. Like I said, that website fee goes back to the company to host your website. They create the website based on these programs. You're going to get access to a community of 57,000 others. You're going to plug into that community every day. I'm always in there. You can download it on your phone. It's called SKOOL, called School. It's the #1. We're the #1 business in there for online business. And so that's where we're learning through too, okay? Then your separate learning, the program piece where you're learning self-paced, that's in Kajabi. That's what you're going to have access to once you buy your program, okay? So you're going to have a lot of resources and tools available to you. You're going to be getting 3 live videos a week. Tonight, we have a mentoring call where a mentor is going to come on. We're going to get on the Zoom, and she's going to say, do you need help with your content? Do you need help with your video? Maybe your video didn't get enough views, or you didn't get any readies or any blueprint on it. You can literally show up on these calls, right? As a matter of fact, what time does that call start? Let me look real quick. So tonight, that call is it's actually at 2 p.m. this afternoon, but they're recorded too, so you can always go back and watch them. So she's going to say, hold your video up to the camera. and show what you said in the video and what the text is on the screen. And then she'll audit it for you. And she said, okay, well, I'm hearing too much about me, not about how you can help your perfect customer. That's the kind of stuff you're going to get in this training. Because at the end of the day, it's not always about you. What are you helping someone else achieve? You got to be thinking about that, because that's what's attracting people to ask me for my details. Yes, I had a challenge. People can be relatable to that. But how is this program going to help them? So when you think about creating your content, you got to always be thinking about your perfect customer. Your perfect customer is someone like you, usually. You want to get someone out of a job, John, that, you want to replace your job. Do you want to help some other dads or men, women get out of their day job? And you found something that works? That's what you're sharing in your videos. I found something that literally works. Hey, Cindy, welcome back to my live. Thank you so much. Happy Thriving Thursday. Cindy's in our community. I love it. I love it. We have support here like no other. We have support from people. We all support each other. So we come on each other's lives. We congratulate you when you make a sale. We got a whole community of 57,000 other. I never even had that support in a job. They don't care about you guys. A job will never care. They don't care if you have food on the table. They don't care. They just don't care, right? At the end of the day, they'll let you go just like you're garbage. And that's facts. I don't care if you guys disagree or not. I'm telling the facts because I've been there. I've been in the receiving end of it, and I've gotten rid of people. You got budget cuts. You got to get rid of people. They don't care. The money is important to them, right? It should be important to you too. That's why you should be building your own income from home. So whether there is a government shutdown, your money doesn't determine that. John knows. Whether there's a government, like you guys, I mentioned this earlier in my live, right? And I do repeat myself. I was saying, I don't know, because I don't know, Cindy, maybe you know, but I don't watch the news because it's all negative. But I saw in a little news feed, they're saying that they're letting them go back now, but they got to still get their back pay. Do you love that? Would you like that? To have your pay held, you work hard, then they expect you to go back to your job now? I'd be scared. Why would you guys want to rely on a government anything? Even Social Security, guys, right? I talk about this, right? And it could happen again. That's what I'm saying, Cindy. Why do you guys keep putting your hands into you put your livelihood in someone else's hands? It doesn't make sense, but when you know better, you do better. That's why I said I was one of the silly people. I didn't realize all this stuff. I just was taught to go get a job and keep getting a job, right? That's why I try to educate, and Cindy tries to educate. We try to tell people things. You can take it for face value. You can continue to struggle in the job and hope and pray things won't happen to you, but that's not the way it's going right now. I'm glad I have found this, because that way I don't got to worry about no government shutdown. I don't got to worry about no SNAP benefits. I don't got to worry about none of that stuff. Okay? All right, so they cut my overtime. We have another guy. His name is Dan. They cut his pay in half. That's why he decided to get into this business. They cut his pay in half. That's so messed up. You expect someone to stay working like that? I'm never going to be desperate enough if you're taking money out of my family's pocket. That doesn't make sense to me. They cut my overtime. I never seen so many managers get happy. That's so sad. Then you want us to come into a job and office. I remember that too. Coming in there, my boss was treating me like crap. And she would always come in, good morning. And she expected us to be happy. Like, come on. No, I'm not about that. I can't do it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sharing with you guys what works. You can come and take a look, decide if it's for you. You're going to get to the point where you get fed up enough. You might come back and see me. I've gotten people do that to me too. All right. So what else I want to talk about? Okay. We just talked about the $900 program, 631. Now, guys, that's 4 income streams, right? We got a top program now. We just added this, I think it was 2 to 3 weeks ago. I saw the value, so I added it. I upgraded. I told you guys, I use my money and I reinvest in myself. I have a crypto portfolio running too, by the way. And I'm about to do one for my husband too. And I use my money to reinvest in myself. So what did I do? When this $1,400 program, that's right, $1,400, I basically took my sale money from my $900 sales and I reinvested. I put $500 towards it. Actually, I got a little discount because she said if you did it before a certain time, you only paid $400. But for you guys, if you're already in my Legacy Builder program, you would upgrade for $5. Okay? But I did that because I know how to utilize my monies now. I'm not going to blow it and waste it on stupid things. That's the difference between maybe you and me. Okay? So, the highest program, now we have two top sellers. We got the $900 and the $1,400 program. Okay? So the $1,400 program gives you 10 income streams. Okay? Again, I'm breaking it down. The $900 program gives you 4 income streams. Now I have 10 income streams. Why? Because I get to resell 5 programs in English and 5 programs in Spanish now. We saw the need for the Spanish people were asking us. Hispanics were asking us. They want to get started with these digital programs, but a lot of them, they don't speak English or they can't read the English page. Let's do one for the Spanish people. So that's why our mentor and our tech team got together and they created 5 programs in Spanish and we have the English ones, right? With the fifth program over here, the $1,400. We got a pay raise basically, okay? So this $1,400 bundle pack, it's called the $1,400 Legacy Builder Bundle Pack. It includes a lot of stuff now. It's advanced training in it, okay? We have a mentor. Our mentor is literally working with top people at TikTok, okay? That's one of the pieces of training in here. So first and foremost, you get the 10 income streams. That means that anybody comes in to my funnel today, they can decide to buy that bundle pack and I get a $1,400 payday, baby. That's 100% profit into my pocket if they decide to buy the bundle pack, meaning they get all of those 10 income streams too. If they decide to come in and they say, I just want the 900, I'm good too. I've been doing those. 900, 600, 300, 100, right? We got multiple streams of incomes going over here. I love that. That's what you guys need to start think about your mindsets too. That's not going to happen with a job. You're not getting multiple streams of income. I like what one lady said. She's also in this community. Jess Cox. She says 40, 40, 40 rule. You work 40 years in a job. You get 40% of pay. And what was that other 40? I just lost it. Yikes. Cindy, do you remember what she said? 40 years in a job, 40% pay. And I can't remember the last 40. That's so sad. The mindset, menopause age, 52. It's going to come back to me. I had it written down too. 40, 40, 40. Cindy, are you here still? Do you remember what she said? 40 years. I'm not going to dwell on this too long, but 40 years of a job. That's what you hope to stay in a job, right? Those government workers probably have pensions. 40 years. 40% of your pay. Oh, 40 hours a week. Duh. 40 hours a week you're working, plus sometimes 40 years in a job to get 40% of your pay. You never get 100% of a pay in a job. So write that down. I need to make sure I keep that in my head. I always forget that part. 40 hours a week, okay? I'm not doing that. Okay, one customer here, I'm in profit mode. $1,400 payday, $900 payday, I'm in profit mode. And I always do content every day and those daily pays hit different, but I know I got to keep reaching people. So that's why I don't stop. I have to show up because another person needs to see that. Okay, that's why I keep showing up. Who doesn't want $1,400 paydays? How could that help your pocket? That is equivalent to $511K a year, guys, for a $1,400 times 365. $900 is equivalent to $328K a year. Okay, keep it in your head. Come on. I like to see the numbers too. I want to see what can I do here. All right. So This bundle pack gives you brand deal training. You're going to get people coming out. I got people messaging me now wanting to do business with me because they see my content. I like what she's talking about. Okay. I got those. We're going to help you get to that. You're going to learn about affiliate marketing. If you want to sell someone else's product or service, you refer somebody to something you use, a hoodie, a shirt. Hi, Ashley, a mic, and you get a percentage. It's not 100%. It's going to be another percentage. It could be 10%, 20%. 30, depending what the product is. I think some things are going for 80%. Did you know some of these programs or courses, they're no longer doing 100% profit? I'm like, how would you leave this to go to that? That makes no sense. Now, if you want to add it, that's okay. But why would you go from one great program and keep hopping to other things? When you know better, you do better. So like some of these other programs, I see it on TikTok. And they're giving you 80% and then they get the other 20. We don't split money here. If you want this program, whatever one you come in, you get 100% profit of that. We're not going to split it with you. Again, the only thing the company gets is $39 for one of the 4 programs. If you buy the $1,400 program, the highest program we have now, that's $69. Why? John already knows. You get 2 links. You got one for Spanish, one for English. So you got to pay $69, okay? That's how that works. Hey, it's worth it to be making these 1400s, these 900s, whatever your goal and dream is, okay? But I was just talking about this. We're going to teach you how to do affiliate marketing, reselling other people's products, right? We're going to get you tapped into TikTok. If you like TikTok, I love TikTok. I'm on TikTok over here, YouTube over here. So we have something called TikTok Shop. Hey, now CEOs only make over 2,000. That's what? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Fupa Lord says, hey, now see, this is crazy. But see, we got the chance to make more than a doctor here. We've got the chance to make more than a doctor, a lawyer. Come on over. Take a look at it. What is it worth to you? You know, I'm a risk taker by nature, but I knew that when I invested my money in this, I'm not getting SCAM. I got to be careful when I say things over here because everybody thinks that. They're like, you know what that is, guys? When you see the word SCAM, that's when you buy something and you don't get it. When I bought this, I got emailed a whole school digital platform. I can log into there. I'm learning training. It's called e-learning. Did you know you can get degrees like that now? You guys got to get your minds right. You're always so skeptical because you know what it is? You're used to saying, oh, if I'm getting that phone, I know what I'm getting. If I'm getting that calculator, I know what I'm getting. Guys, I'm not stupid. I know what you're talking about. But I knew what I was getting with this. I knew it was digital learning. I knew that it wasn't going to be physical textbooks coming to my home. I don't want that. I don't want that. I wanted to learn really quickly and easily to be able to profit easily. That's what I bought. And I invested in myself one time to do that. And it's been paying off. That's why I share it with other people, okay? So you're also going to get that TikTok Shop sharing. I always use this as an example. I bought this mic on TikTok Shop a while ago. I barely use it, but it was cheap. That person I bought from got little pennies for that sale. Let's say this was $9. I'd have to sell to 100 people to get one sale here of $900. Does that make sense to you to get on a live all day long? I don't got patience for that. I do a live one time a day. And then I do my content. I could add copy paste ads back in if I wanted to, but I don't do that because I go live for an hour and a half or so. But I'm just wanting you to put it in perspective. Can you guys put down in the comments what makes sense? We're going to say A or B. Let's do letter A. A mic that costs $9 for me to get on lives and all day long through the day to sell, try to get 100 people to buy it for $900, or me to get on one live a day or do some copy paste ads with my content going to get one sale, one customer, $900, and I'm in profit for the day. Heck, that might help you for the week. A or B, guys, which makes more sense? Do you want to participate or not? A or B? I gave you 2 examples. I'm going to say I'd rather go with the one customer today for $900. That's the smart way to do it. You got to learn to work smarter, not harder. I'm not trying to be on here. You see these people on TikTok shop? That's what they do. I get it, but I'm not doing that. You're trying to sell these blankets and these Christmas trees, and you got to get to a quota before it's even worth your time, before it's even worth your effort to do all that. That makes no sense to me. Some people don't know the Spanish. Some people don't know the Spanish just hit the market, so it's like P to promote. It's what? P to promoting a brand new program with new sales faster. I'm not understanding what you're saying. Some people don't know the Spanish just hit the market, so it's like P to promoting a brand new program. The thing is, though, I don't know if I'm understanding you, John, but what I'm going to say is that we got a lot of people saying, oh, well, I don't speak Spanish, right? I don't know if that's what you're saying or not. Mafia Boss Baby played, what? So the Spanish version it doesn't matter if you speak Spanish. As a matter of fact, I think they just launched the Spanish community. I might just join it to join it, because guess what? I can learn it. I have a daughter-in-law who's from Peru. She speaks Spanish and English. I mean, she speaks both, but why wouldn't you want to promote this? There's so many people out there. You don't got to speak a lick of Spanish. The website says everything for you. It literally has everything in Spanish. That's the brilliance behind it. More $900 or $1,400 sales. More $900 or $1,400, both. $900 is doing very well, but $1,400, of course, it makes sense because you're saying it's new, but we're getting a lot of those $1,400 sales. A lot of people in the community are getting them because it's all about tapping into the right audience. That's why I said I'm going to start doing a test. I'm going to start creating another platform just for Spanish. And then also I got to keep my English, right? But people are going to see what's in the bundle pack. It doesn't matter, even if you don't speak Spanish. You're getting a lot. You're learning about brand deals for anybody. Doesn't matter if you're English or Spanish. I don't know what you're talking about. Woke nonsense. Hold on a minute. I can't today. I just can't. I don't care if I get less views over here. I can't with some silly commentary. So in my mind, I didn't care if I knew Spanish or not. I knew that what I'm getting is advanced training. I'm getting learning from TikTok top people. My mentor is going to be paying these people to come in and talk to us. I'm going to be able to make $1,400. That to me is very important. But between the 9 and that one, those are great. They mesh well together, right? Of course, I get what you're saying. It's newer, so it's going to take time, right? And a lot of people don't have 1,400 sitting around. I didn't even have 9, John, but I did it on a pay plan, a P plan, because I knew that I needed to make 900 over and over again. The same is true for the $1,400 program. My mentor always says, you have something sitting on your wall right now, or a cell phone that's probably more than that. You're willing to buy that because you know what you get with a phone, right? Well, we're trying to bring it home and teach you what you're getting with this. It's all about driving the value with something. When you can speak to the value in a program, we're talking to people that want to learn skills in the digital marketing space. That's why we're able to sell those $1,400 programs. No, I don't speak from India. Hold on, guys. I got to block somebody real quick. All right. Got some nasty people over here. Disgusting. So anyways, guys, I'm not going to stay on here really, really much longer. Here goes another hater. Got to block him real quick, too. Like I said, you're the scammer. Did I already block this guy? How come it's not working? Not sure what's going on. For life. Why can't I block this guy? He's still going. Hey, dude, you're stealing people's money, you idiot. Goodbye. Gotta love the haters, guy. Block. Guys, your job is the biggest scam. I'm going to be blunt with you. I don't care what you say, what you come at me with. Your job is the biggest scam because you're not, at the end of the day, they don't care what you're doing. The person at the top, that's why your job's being cut. Yeah. That's why your job's getting cut. Yeah, because that's the biggest scam. Your job is cutting you because they don't care about you. That's a scam. It's so funny to me how people will come on my live when I'm able to make daily pay reselling a program. Are you guys really weird or what? Like, generally speaking to anyone watching me right now, what makes everything a scam to you? Like I just said earlier, a scam is when you buy something and you don't get anything out of it. I don't understand your mindset. We all go and pull our wallets out the same way to buy something on Amazon because you heard of Amazon, you're willing to get something from there. But when someone like me or any of us other content creators are selling a product on our website, you immediately think it's a scam because you never heard of it. You guys got to wake up. You guys got to learn. You guys got to learn. And that's another reason that I don't share my income or my paycheck with people, because it doesn't matter how many times I show that, you still won't believe it because your mind has a money block on it. You can't believe if somebody can make a sale, $900. I remember the first day I made it, I was in bed with my husband. I tell this story all the time. I woke up to a ding on my phone, $900 to my Stripe account. I showed my husband. He jumped out the bed. He was like, "What's going on?" See? I showed him. But you guys are so funny because you think everything is a scam. You think everything's your scam. That's why I say your job is a scam, because they're going to keep you broke. They're going to get rid of you. They're going to keep you broke. Plain and simple. Point, period, blank. I don't got patience for people like that. I block because I don't want more of that coming on my page. And what are we talking about, Amit? Happy puppy. I don't know what you're talking about. Not sure what that means. I don't know. And they will not do the work, the research to know. That's what I'm saying, Kalia. See, I got some good people on my live over here on YouTube today. For some reason, TikTok is crazy today. See, these guys right here, no. But that's okay. Because all I can do is just keep educating people. You can hate on me. I will block you if you be nasty. That's all we can do. We can only educate. Because if you don't know, you don't know. This is not unheard of. You know, the online digital space has been around for years. It got its height in pre-pandemic. That's what people don't know. No one want to go out of the house, so they ordered everything online. My mall is looking like a ghost town because a lot of those major stores are shutting down. Oh, I appreciate you, John. These haters are not going to get to me. You got to have thick skin online, guys. It gets me irritated, but then I got to think, well, a lot of people might think like that, right? I'm from Virginia, United States of America. You have to remember the truth will always be a tag, just like the Bible is the truth. So I know. You're right, Kalia. That is true. I like your thought process on that. All the time, right? Not everybody is going to believe something. I get it. All I can do is just keep showing up, right? That's all I can do is just keep showing up and talking about the business and showing evidence. But again, some people, they can keep seeing it, but they don't care because you're not accustomed to that. You're accustomed to going to a job, right? I didn't make 900 in a day on a job. Maybe y'all do. Tell me something. I know I didn't. I know I didn't. I'm always honest about that. And I had 2 degrees. It's all about what your career is. I made $200 in an 8-hour day, and I don't lie about that. I'm telling you the truth. So when I get a $900 paying customer here, I'm satisfied for the day. For the week, I'm good. It's true, right? So I think I touched on a lot of stuff today. I think I did. I think I touched on a lot of stuff. Let me see if there's anything good in the community to share today. I go in the community every day. So I did tell you guys we have tech. That's one. Yeah, they're beautiful. They're fun. I've been able to do a lot with those. Ollie Dolly. Believe me, it's fun when you get those. And it's ethical. I didn't do anything illegal. I promote digital programs. Totally ethical. When you buy from us, you get those programs emailed right to your email box. You open up, you got a dashboard. It goes over the program. It says start right here. And you start. and you connect your websites. It's all there. It's just like you're going to go to college. It's funny. That's another scam in a sense. I was scammed in college education. There was no guarantee I'd get a career in that field, right? It's just a matter how you look at a scam. People will tell you that college is the biggest scam too, a job in college. It depends on what you go there for. Thank you for responding. I love creators that acknowledge their followers. Well, you guys are what makes my views go up too. I mean, I want to teach you, and I like to read comments. If you're respectful, I like it. That's why I come live. I enjoy it. I enjoy the few that really have a nice conversation with me. We don't always have to agree on stuff, but just be respectful. And yes, my daughter got me that. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Let me see. So in the community today at 2 o'clock, we have a Q&A and an auditing call for our content. That's called one-on-one mentorship. We had a free webinar yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. No. Yes? I'm so behind, guys. On the 11th, we had a free webinar on Tuesday. John was in that if he's still here. John came to that. Or he actually watched the replay. We have replays. When you get into my automations, guys, you're going to get the replays to these live webinar calls that we do. We do them weekly. So it doesn't matter if you were able to get on that one on Tuesday, you can come and watch the next one. As long as you're in automation, guys, I dropped the blueprint here. If anybody's interested, you go and get your free blueprint for listening to me today. Let me drop it one more time in chat. That this Jesus plushie, you can get them at Hallmark. You can get them at Hallmark. I think that's where, or some of the grocery stores that we live close to here, they have them too. It was like in near the Easter section where the cards and stuff are. Anyways, let me see. What else was I going to say? The calendar. So we have the Q&A call tonight, guys. We have a Q&A where you can get your videos audited. That's the kind of one-on-one mentorship. Every Monday, if you guys get the $1,400 or the $900 program, you literally will be able to get on a one-on-one legacy builder call. We have them every Monday. You get on the call. Our mentor, Michelle O'Neill, is going to, South Africa in the house. Let's go. Hey, Ashley, we just created 25 self-made millionaires in South Africa with this program. That's crazy to me. With this program, this digital program that teaches you how to have an online business, we have a lady who comes on and she always says, this is her saying, she changed her zip code from the bush to the ocean. That's what she says. She's from South Africa. She's now she used to be a nail tech, broke, in debt, to now being a self-made, because I don't know what $1,400 US converts to South African money. Ashley, do me a favor and tell me. That's why we're making millionaires, self-made millionaires in Africa. Our highest program was 900. Ashley, can you do that for me? Can you put down in the chat for me and share that? If you were to make a $900 sale today in USD money, what would that be? What would that be in South Africa rand money? Can you tell me that? Because that's what we've been able to do over there. 25 self-made millionaires in South Africa. In the US, we've created 125 6- and 7-figure earners with this digital business because it's easy. You know what? I didn't even talk about the 2-hour workday, did I, guys? I always talk about that. Real quick, I'm going to run it down for you. So in this business, you work a 2-hour workday. That's another reason I loved it. It gave me my time freedom back. I didn't have to worry. I can say goodbye to my teenager every morning. I have my cup and my coffee, and I'm relaxing, and I'm like, bye, babe. She leaves. I'm a present mother. Okay, I have food ready on time. I can do the things I love for myself, take care of myself, take care of the house without rushing out to a job anymore. Okay, so you get a 2-hour workday. In this 2 hours, you're going to learn how to create 3 short form videos. That's it. That's the first hour. I do it in 30 minutes or less because I've been in it for 18 months. So 3 short form videos. You can see them on the TikTok if you want to check it out. One of those videos is a 7-second video. One is a 30-second. One is a minute video. And I'm going to give you an example of a 7-second video. I'm holding my cup of coffee because I make coffee in the morning. I hold my cup of coffee or make it and I'm showing people. I did one with me chopping some bell peppers the other day. Bell peppers, I was making that, the kielbasa sausage with onions and peppers, and I was chopping that stuff up. And I did a 30-second video doing that, chopping up. And on the screen, I have text about how I'm 52 years old, for that gentleman that asked me how old I was. 52 years old. I haven't had a job in 18 months, and nor do I have to get one now. That was the title of my video. I am 52 years old, got laid off from my corporate job at 20 years in, haven't had to have a job in the last 18 months, and I don't have to get one thanks to this daily paying business. And then I was chopping my vegetables, not speaking a word. I have the text on the screen talking about why they laid me off, how they laid me off, how I was able to find this business. I'm now able to pay down debt. I told you a struggle. I found the solution being this 2-hour-a-day blueprint system, how I'm able to make $900 a day. I made my first $900 in the first week in this business, and how you can do the same if you can follow a 2-hour workday. If you want the blueprint details, down in the comments, put the word blueprint. I'd love to share it with you. That's what I do in my video content. I do 3-4 videos a day, just like that. If you're not doing content the right way, you're not going to have no sales. Point, period, blank. If you don't do your content talking to the right things, no one's going to buy from you. That's what you're going to learn in this business. If you're on here bull crapping around, doing something, and you're trying to sell a product, your message is not clear. They don't know what you're selling. They don't know what you're promoting. So you're wasting time. That's what I'm telling you. With this business, it doesn't matter if you want to resell our programs or not. Maybe you have a book you want to sell. Maybe you have glass blowing things that you make. I had a lady come on my live about that, talking about she hasn't had a sale and I don't know how long, and she sells glass. She does glass blowing, and she's not reaching her perfect customer. So that's where this comes in. It will tell you how to talk to them. Your job is not to reach everybody, because not everybody wants glass blowing products. Not everybody probably wants a digital program. Not everybody wants a marker. Not everybody wants what you have. And that's okay, because we're not here to sell to everybody. You got it? I like how you always explain it very well. Also, hear you saying that you are disciplined to put in the time. That might be hard for some people. But that's why we have a 2-hour workday, Kalia. Employee, you have to be. That's why we have a 2-hour workday, because let's talk about that real quick. See, I like these questions. So let's talk about that. When you work a job, and I remember doing this, I could go in, turn my computer on, go to we called it the water cooler, guys. I'm dating myself. Coffee room, whatever, where the snacks are. You guys know. You go in there, you had a great weekend. Oh, girl, I was doing this all weekend. And boy, he don't know what he got. This and that. You're gossiping, right? For probably 30 minutes before you literally sit down to get your work done. With this, you don't got no time to do that. You literally got to know you're going to get up. And even if you have a job, you can do your videos on your breaks. Right? Let's talk about that. If you're in a job, you can do your videos on your break time. There's always time for that. You can do this in the evening if you want to. You can batch create your content, and I recommend that because there's going to be days you probably don't have time. So they're in your drafts, and then you can just drop them out there, put your text on the screen. Let's go, right? There's really no excuse. It's just how badly do you want to get out of your job, or how badly do you want it? I didn't make excuses. Right? Yes, I get that. You said I've been self-employed and you have to be disciplined. You do. But I feel like this does discipline you. It does. At first, I don't know. I've never been the person that's going to spend. So every morning, I told you, I get up, I give thanks to God. I go and make my coffee. I greet my daughter out the door, she's leaving the house, then I know immediately when I start making my coffee, that's content. I do the things that are easy. See, that's what makes me stay self-disciplined. Can I be honest with you, Kalia? Is I'm doing the things that are in my normal day life. I'm creating content when I'm making a coffee. If I'm at my desk doing some newsletters, I'm creating a piece of content. I'm doing the things that are normal to me so that I can make that content. It doesn't make it a job. See, that's how you make yourself disciplined. Because like my mentor says, if you don't do that 2 hours, just tune everything out. Forget what's on social media. Let's say you're doing copy paste ads for 30 minutes. I didn't even get there yet. That's part of the 2-hour workday. If you want to do 30 minutes of copy paste ads, you turn everything off unless you want to listen to some music. You get on your computer and you start copy paste posting. 30 minutes, laser focused. Because what happens is if you don't do it like that, you're going to get distracted. You're going to be scrolling on the internet. You're going to say, "Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm going to go get a drink, and then I'm going to go stay in the kitchen. I'm going to make me a sandwich," and yada yada. Like, you'll go down a rabbit hole. So that's why she says she created the 2-hour workday so that you have exactly what you need to stay on track. But I agree with you. Some people just need to learn the discipline. It's a skill. It is a skill. But see, for me, I'm motivated by a couple things. I think 3 things. This is what, Ashley, if it's boring to you, then you can leave. You can leave. Ashley, you don't got to stay on my live. So I'm motivated by a couple things, right? I'm motivated. Number one, I look at my kids every day. I look at my son who's in college. I look at people all over the place in my family. And I'm like, I've got to do better. I got to do this for them. I want to leave them homes. I don't want to leave them debt. I want to be able to always be able to give my kid, if she's going with her friends and hanging out, give her some cash. Like, I look at my family. I look at my husband who's been busting his butt. I don't cuss, but y'all know what I'm saying. I look at him. He's been busting his butt in 2 jobs for years. I want him to be the present dad. We have 1 kid left at home. I look at that and I say, whoa, I got to get my butt going. I can't lay in the bed and not do nothing. That's my motivation, my why. You have to have something that drives you every day. That's the number 1 motivation. Yes, I need to make those sales 100% profit, because I promised myself if I bought the program, I got to make these sales. And thirdly, I need to help another family. That's why I come live, whether you guys hate me or not. If I get the trolls on here, if I get the people that saying that it's an SCAM, I don't care, because I have a block button. I got to do what's going to get me where I need to go. I ignore the haters. I ignore the family members saying, "Oh, one of those things again, one of those things, go get another job." No, you can keep going to your job till you get laid off. I have a family member. She's almost 2 years out of a job right now. I introduced this to her and she does the same thing. "Oh, well, I don't think I have the money to do it." Okay, you're never going to have the money. She doesn't have a job. She has no unemployment. She has no money coming in. Those are the people that really need it. I needed it. That's why I did it on a payment plan. You're going to find money to do anything you want bad enough. If you're a chocolate lover, and that's not expensive. I love chocolate. I love Dove. You might can tell. Maybe you one of them haters too. You like to hate on people's bodies, whatever it is. But if you love chocolate bad enough and you're broke, you'll find a way to come up with the change to get that. I'm just trying to put it on perspective. Whatever you love the most, you're going to find a way to come up with the funds to get it. Don't play. Don't play. We're all like that. I love me some Dove chocolate, girl. Yes, I do. You like me, Lee? Thanks. I appreciate you. Let me go back and read a few comments. Thank you, Kalia, for being on here. Let me go back, see if I missed anybody. Yes, because I know a lot of people that need just a little taste of help, just a little bit. They didn't ask nobody for nothing. They wouldn't, right? I'm like that too. I don't like to ask for help. That's bad sometimes though, right? I like to figure things out first and then I go for it after that, right? If I can't figure it out, I'm going to have to break down and then ask. Shall we give your numbers? I don't know who that is. Right? Kalia says, I only like you. Lee, I don't know about that. You don't hardly know me, but thanks. I appreciate you. That's some good chocolate, yes, indeed. No way. Steve says, Coca-Cola. You like Coca-Cola, Steven Marks? I'll drink that sometimes, not all the time, right? I love white chocolate. That's good for you. I think dark chocolate's better, right? And s'mores. Ashley says, Auntie, can you order number Zai? I don't know about that. I like foot-shaped chocolates. What is a foot-shaped chocolate? Are you being nasty? Guys, you guys are funny. I like cappuccino. I like lattes. Yeah, I love coffee. I love coffee, guys. So where are we? Are we done here today? Are we done here? I could go on and on, guys. But I'm just trying to make you understand that we all find a way to come up with the money for something we really want bad enough. It's so funny. So many people will say, well, I don't have it. I'm broke. Well, I was too. I didn't have money to spend to get the program at $900, but I found an alternative way. You know what? Can I tell you this too? There's people in this community that didn't have it. They went and did babysitting. They sold things in their house that they didn't use on Facebook Marketplace. You guys could keep coming at me with the money objection, but that's not going to work for me because I didn't make an excuse. That's the difference between you and me. It's just, what do you want? Is it valuable enough for you to buy it? That's the thing. I tried to educate. You got to come on in and learn it. Learn and then implement, and then you'll see the rewards from it. Can you order what are you talking about, Ashley? Order number. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Zai, real. Kalia says, yes. Yes, coffee, cola, and pizza. You eat that all together? Or those are just your favorites? My daughter loves Coke, too. She likes Coke. I find that when I add hydrators to my water, it allows me not to want soda. So I add, those Mio things, I add that to my water and it gives me hydration. But I have to have at least 2 cups of coffee a day, guys. Hate me or love me for it. Zai. Oh, wait, who's asking? Ashley, nobody's giving you their number. Stop being funny. Stop being funny. But that's it, guys. I could go on and on. Hi, Shannon. How are you? You're back again. How are you? Nobody's giving you their number, Ashley. Stop asking people for their phone number. Zai, if you want to get that person's number, you can do that on your own time. I'm not letting nobody put their phone numbers out here. Stop being funny. I'm not talking about that stuff on my live navigator. Strong. You can be strong too. Hey guys, I'm not trying to ignore you over here. Hi. These guys over on YouTube are cracking me up. Yeah, right, Zai? Get out of here with that stuff. Go do your dating on your own time, on your own platform, not mine. I've been happily married for almost 30 years. We're renewing our vows in June. I'm not talking about anything political on here, guys. Come on, let's get right. I'm not doing it. I don't know these languages over here. I don't know the language you're putting over here. Whoever's on my live over here, I'm not sure about the language. Thank you for the love and the hearts. I appreciate you. We want to do it on June 22nd because that's when we got married the first time. So hopefully we can get the priest to do it around that same time. Yeah. Need to be trying to get this money. Yes, get this bag up. What are you guys doing? She's got the right idea. Get the bag up. What are y'all doing? I'm trying to teach you something. Okay, let me sum this up so we can get off the live. Guys, you guys crack me up. It's funny. I'm from United States, born and raised in Virginia. That's where I live, Virginia. Yes. Okay. So today, again, let me sum up the video, the live. I was talking about how if you can have these 4 things, you can make income online too. I'm nobody special. I'm a 52-year-old mother to 3. Got 2, well, a teenager at home, 1 adult in college. If you have access to a phone, Wi-Fi, social media, and you get the blueprint, you have all that you need to be able to make anywhere from 100 a day up to 1,400 a day. That's my topic for today. And I've already completed my whole spiel. But if that's what you want and you're interested in, get the free blueprint. Go to manuelavincent.com. That's all you need to do. Go ahead and get your free blueprint. Take a look at it. If you have questions, you can email me, guys. Email Manuela, okay? That's the best way to reach me. I don't like to DM over here because there's some crazy people over here. I don't like to DM. If you DM me info, then I know you're talking about this, and I'll give you the information. If you're in here trying to do some dating, it ain't gonna happen. Mama over here is taken, and I don't need to be doing any dating on those social platforms. Okay, we had some of that going on in this chat over here. Some Ashley trying to get with Zai and all this stuff. Like, what's going on? Yes, I know you're from Scotland. Welcome back, Scotland. Welcome back, Scotland. Let's go, Zai. Zai, how old are you? Ashley, how old are you? Y'all are on here, and this is not no dating platform. You need to do that on your own time. Kalia, I thank you for being on my live. I thank you, John, if you're still here. 14, come on now. Why is you trying to mess with somebody who's 14 on here? I don't even know who Ashley is and how old she is. Stop. Don't be getting me in trouble on my platform. Ashley, get on with that. I'm not trying to be responsible for none of that over here. Okay? Right? Stop doing that over here, guys. I'm not responsible. YouTube, I don't know what these people are doing over here. I'm not responsible. I don't know how old Ashley is. That could be a case. I don't know. You better get right with God, some of you guys on here. Good Lord. Okay, 15, that's not bad. Don't be lying, Ashley. Kali, you're funny. Thanks. I appreciate it, Lee. Oh my gosh. Y'all two work that out on your own time. I don't have patience for that. I'm getting ready to get off my live, okay? We're already over the topic. Y'all two, Zai and Ashley, y'all two meet up on your own time. Kali, you better stop. Because I could say I'm 25. If we turn the numbers around, shoot, I'll take that 25 back any day. I would take that 25 back any day. I can't marry you. I'm already married. I can't marry you. I'm not on here to marry anybody else. I'm already married. All right, guys, I'm getting off of here. This could go on for hours. You guys are hilarious. All right, I appreciate you being on, guys. If you were interested in anything I said, check out the blueprint. Go take a look. It's free for you. Email me what you got to do. Love this. Stay focused, guys. We're on here to make money. Let's go, Kalia. Kalia knows the game already. We're money makers. We're going to turn this social media stuff around, and we're going to make online income. That's what I'm on here to talk about every day. All right, guys? You have a blessed, thriving Thursday, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Freedom Friday, all right? Loved it. Loved the conversations. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Same place, same time, 11 a.m. Talk to you soon, guys. Take care, Zai, Ashley. Be good. Kalia, great talking to you. All right, guys. Jason, I don't even remember you, but I'm leaving. I'm getting off my live. I'll be on here all day if I don't get off now. Bye, guys. Bye, Shannon from Scotland. Bye. Take it easy.